Hi everyone, very good morning. So today's session we are going to work on our hip joint. So let us try few stretches to open up our hips little more. So this video is dedicatedly for beginners. If you don't know how to start and you want more flexibility in your hip joints, you start with us. So let's start the session. So today's session I am starting with Raghu as well as Vijay. So they are supporting me for this video and thank you so much for being a part of this session. This actually makes me very comfortable and easy to demonstrate the posture so you can understand better. So to start with, how do we get our mind and body in sync? A very simple ritual. You're going to slowly drop your hands down, drop your shoulders down, close your eyes, take a deep breath in and breath out. Have a gentle smile on your face and slowly open your eyes. Alright. So as we are going to work on our hip joints today for pure beginners. This is for pure beginners. If you think your hip joints are too tight, then start with us. Okay. So we're going to start with a little bit of a warm up for our ankle as well as knee. So both the hands on the waist. Take your right leg forward. Now do a clockwise rotation by pushing your toe all the way out. This is very important because you have to do this very slowly and you have to do with more relaxed way. Now anti-clockwise, 5, same toe, anti-clockwise, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Now the other side, left leg forward, clockwise. And then anti-clockwise. Drop it down. And we are working one, you can relax. So we are working on our knee now. Spine straight. Keep your both the legs slightly together. Focus on your knee. Okay. So when you inhale, you're going to just lift your heels up and drop it down. When you lift your heel up, you're going to tighten your knee. So let's start. Inhale up, down, up, tighten your knee and down. It's okay. Continue, keep doing it. It's okay if you find it hard to balance. You don't really have to stay there for too long. Just simply lift your heel up and drop it down. So throughout when you do this, your knee has to be a little tightened. That's it. These are the most important aspects of our practice. Even though they look simple, we need them. These are the main important warm-ups. Okay, now slowly relax. So as we are moving for the hip joint, we also need to take a help of a lower body, right? So take your legs slightly apart from each other. Keep your spine, try to keep your spine in a straight line. As you inhale, you're going to go down as much as possible. As down you can go and come up. This you can do it depending on your capacity. Continue. So you're going to do this like 5 to 8 times. Try to be more aware of your lower body and balancing. 3 more. 3, 2 and 1. Come to center. Now keep your leg little more wider. Okay. Maybe you can drop it on the edge of the mat. You can see from both the angles right now. Again we are going to go a little more down. So both the hands together. Inhale down. Exhale up. It's okay if you lose balance, fine, this is very natural, how much ever you can. If you're losing balance, it's fine, come back, let's practice together, that's it. Come up and stop. Now from here, drop your hands down, little more wider. Now keep your leg 45 degrees out. This will actually help you to get a more balance. Okay. So when you go down, focus on the hip joint with the help of your thigh and knee. Get deeper how much ever you can. So this angle of 45 degrees will help you. Spine straight and palm together. Ready? Now try to go down. Slowly come up. That's it. Now down. Come up. Remember, you are a beginner, you will do a lot of mistakes, that's okay. Come back and continue to practice. Down and up. Down and up. And the last one you're going to hold down and stay for 3 counts. Go down, just stay there. It's the deeper of your capacity today. 3, 2 and 1. Slowly come to center. Now slowly get your legs together and just relax your thighs a little more. Okay. So now moving forward, Raghu come little forward and you're going to face that side. Okay. Now little bit of movement for our hip joints. Now slowly come to full plank from here. This is the right way to come to full plank when you are doing any postures. Now from here, get your right leg and drop it in between both the palm. See, for this posture it's very important that you drop your front knee in between both the palm, just like the way you can see right now. If you don't do that, then your knee and your ankle will not be 90 degree. Once you do that, drop your back leg down, back knee on the floor. Now just see, slowly come up, just see your ankle and your heel and your knee should be in one straight line. If it is not there, then you won't have the stretch in your hip joints. If you are when you are a beginner, if you are finding it hard to do that, then it's okay, but then try to improvise day by day. Okay. Now get your both the hands on your knee. Now try to push your front leg forward, but then your chest will come back. So keep pushing your knee forward, but get your chest back as much as possible. Leave yourself a little more loose. Push. Yes, you can feel a lot of stretch right now. Alright, this seems very easy. Elbow away, keep your elbow straight. So you are pushing your knee, you are literally pushing your knee away from you. When you do this, your hip is going closer to the floor. Take a deep breath in, breath out. Now slowly drop your palm down. Take your leg back to full plank. Get your left leg in between both the palm. Now drop your back knee down, front leg is in 90 degree. Get your both the hands on your knee. Push your knee forward and push your spine away from your knee. You can keep your toe either tucked in or tucked out. If you tuck in, that's better because you will have more balance to start with. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out, feel the stretch. Slowly drop your palm down, come to full plank. The next one would be a pigeon posture. Now get your right knee and drop it in between both the palm for a pigeon posture. All you have to do is you have to drop your knee down and your heel should be out of the thigh. Okay. Now from here, once you start feeling a good stretch, inhale once. While exhaling, extend your hands and drop your forehead down. Do one thing, just drop your elbows down and drop your head down. That's it. So you can choose both the sides, either elbows down or elbows down, this way. Stay here for few breaths. Take a deep breath in, breath out. Try to be in center. This is the right way. Generally people just tilt down to the right side, which you should try avoiding. Now slowly come up and get your palm next to the knee again. Inhale, come up. Exhale, let your leg go back to full plank again, and we're going to try pigeon posture with our left leg. Now get your left knee in between both the palm. Push your heel out. Spine straight. Inhale. Exhale, elbows down and drop your head down. When you lie down, you're dropping the entire body weight on your hips closer to the floor. This is what will help you to have more flexibility with your own body weight. Stay here for as long as you want. For 4 to 5 breaths you can start with. At least 4 to 5 breaths you need to hold in each posture. Now slowly come up. Take your leg back to full plank again. Here, take your right leg next to the right palm outside. Lizard posture. In the beginning you might not be able to do this as you will find it difficulty in moving your hip joints, but then it's okay. Even if you're keeping a little back, that's fine. Eventually you will get better. Now take your right leg back. We're going to continue with the movement. Left leg forward. Keeping your foot next to the palm outside. Remember, you can see here. Take it back. Now once again, right leg forward. Take it back. Left leg forward. Take it back. Now drop your knee down then and there. Slowly come to center, come back to center. Now from here, lift your chest up. Try to keep your both the knee apart from each other. Drop it to the edge of the mat. Drop it to the edge of the mat. Keep your toe together. Keep your both the knee apart from each other to the edge of the mat. Yes. So as you can see, you try to keep your hip joints little more open. So from here, keep your spine straight. Drop your hands down on the floor and start moving one by one. Try not to round your shoulder too much initially. You see how much you're going forward. Okay, if you think you're going further and drop your chin down to the floor or chest down to the floor, that's amazing. In case if you're not able to do it, if you're finding in difficulty in moving forward, Raghu, slowly come up and drop your only elbows down. Slowly come back. Drop your elbows down. Drop it down on the floor. So this is also fine. This would be your super beginner version of practicing this posture. You will still feel the hip joints open, hip joints being stretched, but then you can manage. Okay. Now from here, slowly come up, come to full plank again. The last one for the day. Come to full plank. You're going to get your right leg next to the right palm outside and left leg next to the left palm outside. Come to Malasana. Okay, drop your hip joint, hip down. Here, palm together. Once you are here, try to lengthen your spine and push your knee away from the elbow. Now, if you are not able to do the heels down, lot of people have difficulty in dropping their heels down. So, what do? If you are finding it hard, then you start Malasana from here. You keep going down how much ever you can. If you think this is the maximum capacity without lifting your heel up, then you please continue here. Only when you can go down, you can balance here. This is also fine and this is also fine. But pick up whatever works well for you. Now slowly release the posture, come to Sukhasana, face the camera. After which you need to practice Sukhasana because this will actually give you a good stretch for your thighs. Whatever you have done so far, if you have pulled any muscle or any nerve a little bit, not really a muscle pull, obviously when you do stretches you can see a lot of stretches happen. So do this to recover your lower body. Now just extend your hands down and drop your head down. Yes. Gonna stay here for some time. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Try to relax your happy hips. You need to work on them for you to receive flexibility. If you just see, won't be really helpful. So practice this 10 minutes every day and you can actually see the difference. You can see a lot of difference in your hip joint movements. Alright, now slowly come up. Thank you so much for watching this video, and if you think it's been helpful for you, so don't forget to like our video, and also if you are new to our channel, don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you again in new video. Till then, keep practicing and stay healthy. Thank you. Plank, full plank. He's thinking what is full plank? Full plank is easy, so relax Agiri. Madana? Okay. Stand up straight.